I think when Jesus says, I've come to give life and life to the full, I think his purpose for us in life on earth is to not fritter it away uselessly, pointlessly. I think Jesus has come so we can know why we're here.
I think the great thing about having life to the full is that it starts now. It's about life on earth as well as ultimately being in heaven with God. And I think it's exactly what he says, life to the full is about life that is full of good things from God.
For someone that's not a Christian, a fulfilling life might be going out on the weekends with friends or making a lot of money or being successful, having a nice family. And while those things are great, I think there's much more to a fulfilled life than that.
Peace, joy, hope, love, relationships that are fulfilling and that work.
He wants us to have a lot of fun. It's not all just about making rules and making our lives unpleasant, but he wants us to enjoy life and to get the most out of that.
To have a full life with Jesus means that, first of all, you understand the impact of the fact that Jesus has actually saved us, has taken away our sin. That just frees me to know that I don't have that burden to carry around, to know that I have to somehow pay some kind of penalty for the bad things that I've done in life. And instead, it just means that I have complete freedom to just enjoy life.
I think you can do life and just exist in it. I think when you know God, you're living it. That is actual, real living, as opposed to just getting up every day, going your routine. I mean, I think God makes the most amazing difference to your life. You get the best out of life you could possibly have when you know God, and that's what he means by giving you life abundantly.
Now we're going to look at what it means to have that life to the full, a real relationship with Jesus, not the things we think will make us happy. It's good to ask our friends how they feel about their life now. As we said, everyone's looking to be happy and fulfilled in some way, and our friends are no different. However, what they may not know is Jesus' statement, I've come that they might have life and have it to the full. When he talks of this full life, he's not talking about a change of circumstances or a feeling of well-being. He's talking about an added dimension to life. It's like the difference between a real and virtual life. Life to the full is life lived in real relationship with Jesus that starts now and goes on forever. When you connect with people, we want to encourage you to share your own story of how you came to live this life to the full. Having shared our story, we want to help people reflect on their own lives, on how content they are. As we saw in launch questions, we ask, on a scale from 1 to 10, how fulfilling would you say your life is? We want people to consider their lives and to think about why they chose the number that they did. What made it so great or so poor? Once we've heard what they've said, we go on to ask, would it change in either direction if God were in your life? After all, a lot of people have various ideas about God. Some even think of him as uncaring, uninvolved, or even non-existent. However, if people claim an existing relationship with God, it would be great to find out some more. Ultimately, our goal is to offer them a relationship with God. And if they already think they have one, you have little to offer them. To help understand what a relationship means for them, ask this question. If you were to stand before God and he were to ask you, why should I let you into my heaven? What would you say? The answer to this question helps to clarify for you and them what they're trusting in for eternal life, which is the basis for a right relationship with God. There are really only two answers, their own good works or what Jesus has done for them. If they're trusting in their own good works, they need to see that the relationship they think they have isn't founded in God, but in themselves. Now we would have an idea of our friends' concepts of life and their understanding of God. This is a great platform from which to continue to share our faith.